First off, Mr. Atheist, I'd like to just start off by saying my granddaddy weren't no motherfucking monkey. Alright? And I find it personally insulting that you suggest such a thing. That my granddaddy was swinging from branches and throwing his feces at other monkeys. How dare you disrespect my family like that? My granddaddy weren't no monkey. Alright? He weren't no goddamn monkey. Have you ever seen a puppy dog give birth to a kitty cat? Have you? Tell me that, Mr. Atheist. Mr. Smarty Pants Atheist. Have you ever seen a puppy dog give birth to a kitty cat? No, you have not, have you? Because they ain't the same kind. A puppy dog gives birth to a puppy dog, and a kitty cat gives birth to a kitty cat. You don't see no crocoduck running around, do you? You don't see no half chimpanzee, half kangaroo bouncing around. You ever seen a half koala bear, half narwhal? You ever seen one of them? It don't happen. Because that ain't the way it works. It don't happen that way. If you ever seen one of them, then maybe I'd believe in evolution. You show me a monkey give birth to a narwhal, then I'll believe in your evolution. Up until then, I trust in Jesus Christ. I believe in Jesus. If I didn't have Jesus in my heart, I would be out there on the streets. I would be killing people. I would be robbing from little old ladies. I'd be knocking over the liquor store. I wouldn't know what to do. What would I do if I didn't have Jesus telling me what to do? How can you go through your life without a moral compass? It's like you're set adrift in a sea of sin, and you don't have the Holy Bible guiding your sails. You got to have Jesus in your heart. How else are you going to know what to do? You got no guidance. You got no moral compass. How can anybody know the difference between right and wrong if they ain't got no Bible telling them? How can you know? There's no way of knowing. I sure as hell know I wouldn't be able to know the difference between right and wrong if I didn't have the Bible tell me what to do. Y'all atheists, you don't believe in nothing. You believe everything came from nothing. But nothing created everything, and everything came from that. Well, that don't make a lick of sense to me. That can't be true. God is the one what done did it. Okay? God created everything from nothing. But how could you do that without, how could that happen if there weren't no God? How could God create everything if God wasn't real, huh? Bet you never thought of that one. It's right there in the Bible. It all says so right in the Bible. It says right in the beginning that God created everything. God dang. It's like you can't read. You got to have Christ. You got to go with Christ. You got to follow Jesus. If you ain't following Jesus, what in the world are you doing? I feel bad for you, son. If you don't believe in Jesus, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems. Going to hell ain't one. I ain't gonna go to hell for all the horrible things I've done. I am a sinner, and I confess my sins and accepted the Lord Jesus Christ into my heart and into my life to guide me into the kingdom of heaven. So I've been forgiven for all the horrible things I've done in my life. I can rest easy at night. I can sleep easy at night knowing that I am forgiven. Can you? Mr. Atheist? Mr. Smarty Pants? Have you been forgiven? No, I'll bet you haven't. you ain't got no forgiveness for the sin you do. I do. I commit all the sin I want. I'm still getting into heaven because Jesus said so. Jesus gonna take me to heaven. That's where I want to go. Up there in heaven. With all the pretty clouds and them pretty angels playing on their harp music. Sounds like a real good time to me. Not you, though. You're not going to get to go to heaven, are you, Mr. Atheist? Because you don't believe in heaven. You don't believe in Jesus, do you? So you're going to get your ass going straight to hell. You say you ain't got no evidence for God, so you don't believe in God because you say you ain't got no evidence. But tell me this, Mr. Smarty Pants. You can't see the wind. Do you got any evidence for the wind? I didn't think so. What about electricity? You can't see electricity, do you? But you believe in that, don't you? Because it's your science, your scientism religion that you believe in. As long as it's science, godless science, then you believe in it, don't you? When it comes to the real truth of the matter, though, you just refuse to accept Jesus into your heart. You just can't do it, can you? It's right there in the Bible. It says, Jesus says, I am the truth, I am the light, and I am the way. And if you don't understand that, then I can't help you. But if you do understand that, then why aren't you following Jesus? He even told you that he is the way and the truth and the light. So follow him. It don't make no sense that you could read that and still not believe in Jesus. It's like you grew up in where there weren't no Bibles or something. You ain't never had the chance to read the Bible. I'm sure if you got to sit down one day and just read that Bible for a little while, you come right on around. You would know that God exists and you would accept Christ into your heart. The Bible says so. It's all right there in the Bible. It's so simple. I mean, I can't understand why people don't believe in it. It just don't make no sense because it's all right there in the fucking Bible. For fuck's sake.